Hello and welcome back to Stonehearth. Ladies and gentlemen, today is part 6 of our Stonehearth Let's Play, and I have an idea. And it's an idea that I'm actually kind of excited about. So, what I want to do is I want to come down this way, away from the center of our town, and just here on the water, I would like to build some houses, some two-person houses. We currently have 14 Hearthlings, so 7 of them would be ideal. And I've actually gone ahead and I may or may not have already prepared for this moment. Oh yeah, here's one I built earlier. I made a little two-person house, which has a stone roof and stone pillars, and then the rest of it is wood. There's 2 beds in there, there's some storage, there's a place to sit, I think. There might not be, but there is at least a... what is it? Have we not got a seat? We have a dresser, I know that. So that's fine. And it's good. So we're gonna... Oh, daily update. Let's have a look. We've got the food, we have the morale, we have the worth. We now need 8 buildings. Well, that's fine. We can do that. But we're gonna start by constructing just the one. And it is going to go right about... I'm gonna say there's probably pretty good. So we'll build that. Building number 16. Let's start building. We'll do one at a time so that the game doesn't completely freak out. And hopefully, we're going to have something pretty excellent indeed. What I would also like to do is go to construction and go to design a building. And I want to get some little pathways in here. So what I'll do is go from there the whole way along like this with a pretty decently sized pathway just along the front of the water. And I might do the same around this way too. So if we do that and go to about there, we could do the same down this way. And that should be good. I think that'll look really, really nice. So we're finished editing that. It's just going to be building 17, that's fine. So we'll start that. It is made of stone. Quite a bit of stone as well, so that might take a little while to do, but these guys are going to dig out the foundation, which is good news. And who was the new person? I believe it was Orsa something. Orsa Farstrider? Might have been you. Wait, don't we already have a win set? We do. Oh, okay. Was it you? Are you the new person? I don't really know. I do want to go ahead and set you to be another warrior, though. So change your job to be footman. So there you go. Congratulations. You've been promoted. You're going to have a wooden sword for a little while. But what I will do is I will go to jobs. I'll go to my mason and I'll tell him to make you a blacksmith's... That's a blacksmith's hammer. No. Hold on a minute. Not a blacksmith's hammer at all. What we need is the stone mole. So get that made. And hopefully we'll see you get upgraded. Are you going to put armor on as well? It's a possibility. I don't know if you have, but that's fine. We might have sold it. But it's alright. I'm not too worried. I do want to go ahead and undeploy these little lights here so that they can be moved. As for all of this, it looks to be dug out. Looks like you've got some wood, so it looks like the foundation of this building is... Or not the foundation, the floor. Well, yeah, the foundation is actually going in, so that's beautiful. These guys here are doing some work. I'm excited. The first two-person house, which means that eventually we can actually get rid of this building here, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Now, we have a caravan. If I give you a wooden sword, you'll give me 3 baskets of turnips. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't see why not. There's 3 baskets of turnips. And, yeah, that seems all right. So, I mean, you still have your wooden sword, which makes me think the mason hasn't actually done its job yet. Let's have a little look inside. I don't actually know where the mason is. Oh my god, look at this. They actually eat in here. That's adorable. There's a couple of them sat up in the balcony doing some eating. You know, now that I think about it, we could turn this building into the eating hall. That's definitely an option once this place gets constructed. Now, there is a goblin raiding party. That's nothing to really worry about. I'll send my warriors up this way with a bit of an attack move so that they can deal with that. Hopefully nice and quickly. Don't attack that person. Come on. Where are my warriors? My archers over there, there's the rest of them moving in now, which is good. So the goblins are going to get absolutely wrecked. Although my warriors are also not doing the best job in the world. One of them is getting destroyed there. Now the goblins are fleeing. The one with the wooden sword is trying to fight back, but I can't imagine you're going to do too much damage, to be honest. Is it maybe time to send an attack force towards the goblin camp? It might be. Oh, Herbalist level 2. I forgot he was doing all that. Alright. It's not so bad. Can I maybe change this stockpile for a second to not take potions? Because then my Herbalist will put them in the chests. Although we don't currently accept them in the chests either. So the Herbalist can store his potions in these chests. Armor and other equipment really needs to go somewhere as well. That could probably go in here. Although we do already accept that, so that's good. So this doesn't accept weapons or armor or tools. Which means that tools need to go in these chests as well. We'll only do a couple of them to have tools. We really shouldn't have that many tools lying around, so we're not going to need all that many. Let's try sending these guys to attack move there. And see what happens. It might work, it might not. There might not even be anything up here that we need to attack in that area. But an initial attack move isn't the worst thing. Let's just keep moving. And there's an enemy. Oh, hello. We discovered a giant zombie. And some loot. Alright, don't mind if I do. Let's push that way. Now, one of them has half health, one of them has a little bit off of their health. The goblins are pushing out. It looks like we're destroying them, which is good. Now, the goblin chieftain might be a bit more of a problem, though he's taking plenty of damage, so I think we've got this. Now, you're severely low on health. The goblin chieftain is fleeing, though. So that's good. Let's just keep pushing into the camp and destroy everything they have. And just wreck the place a little bit. Oh god, you're keen, hello. Settle down. Alright, so the goblin camp is being destroyed. Amazing. Alright, let's look at this. Ow, it hurts. Tell my sheep, me loves her always. You know when. Ogo coming. Soothsayer say Ogo crush everyone. Oh dear. Have I made a terrible mistake? I might have. We do have some loot up here, which is beautiful news, though. And that's a boulder. Okay. That's pretty cool. We managed to get rid of the goblins. So that'll be good. This down here isn't currently being built. We have one person asleep there. I don't know if we actually have the new weapon ready yet. I'm not quite sure what you're doing. Let's see. No, you haven't done it yet. So let's throw that to the top of your priorities list. So that we can get the new weapon for the newest footman. And then hopefully we'll see this get constructed at some point too. Now we do need the stone for that, which we may not necessarily have at the moment. If we slice into here and knock the height up a little bit, we can see into here, which has a few resources, but doesn't look like it has that much stone. So maybe a mining order is due. Although we have actually got people mining up this way. So I don't know. I guess mining's just a slow thing at the moment. Maybe we go to our hearthlings and maybe we say that for the time being, no one is going to be a builder. Now these guys are doing some restocking, which is fine. But I think we'll say that no one's going to be a builder right now. So that we can have them focus on mining and restocking. Although maybe you could do you guys can focus. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. You can do some hauling. And you guys can do some restocking. You guys focus on mining though, so that'll be good. Daily update, what do we got? We have the food, we have the morale, we have the net worth. Let's get a 16th hearthling. Fiona Jondal. Let's have a little look. You any good at anything? Is the question? Not bad, actually. Okay. Well, let's have you do some mining as well. so that hopefully we can get a whole bunch of stone. That would be really good. And it looks like they're making some progress. Now, here's the thing as well that we have to remember. We do actually have some mining going on down here. Because I was curious to see if we actually get any stone from this, which it looks like we're getting a little bit, but not that much. When is that job done? Oh my god, they actually did it. Okay, that was surprising. Well, I guess they can focus on the other mining job now, which is probably a better shout than having them mine in there endlessly, so this should be pretty good. We'll maybe have them just do that as well. So up to at that point. Alright, a trader approaches my town. You'll be willing to make a trade or two. If you're interested, and I can make him 9 large crates, he'll give me 3 gold ingots. Yes, I will do that. Invaders approaching. That's not good. Let's pause very quickly and send my attacking force just over this way. They are currently up there, which isn't great. But it looks like they're being dealt with pretty well. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Can I maybe tell these guys to... Oh, Jesus. That's town alert mode. That's always a thing that we need to remember to do. So, they are killing this thing. Which is always good. So my Hearthlings are vigilantly watching for intruders. Hearthlings not enrolled will go to safety points. So this is the current safety point. Alright. So R, that's the key I need to remember to place. R is always useful. Can I maybe move the camp standard into here? Because sending them inside this building might be a better idea than saying just run away. So yeah, let's have someone move the camp standard into that building. There we go. So basically what'll happen if I go ahead and hit R is everyone that's not enrolled in the army is going to move into that building. So that's fine. There we go. So that puts everyone back to work. As for this group here, I can give them a defend location prompt. But I'm not going to bother. I think I'll just do what I do with them and have them run back and forth from time to time. As for the mining, anyone up there doing it? They are. Good. All right. Hopefully we'll see this get built at some point. We should have a fair bit of stone up that way. But as for whether or not we're actually going to, haul that stone anytime soon, I mean, that's debatable. Maybe what we should do is say that you're going to do hauling and not mining. So if I take them off of the mining job for a while and just have them all focus on hauling stuff, because this area is pretty full and it really could do with being cleared out as well. So have them haul stuff down to the camp and hopefully we will see them start bringing a bunch of stone down here. And we might actually want to go ahead and get a couple of dedicated stockpiles, that kind of stuff, because we do have spaces for stone, but I feel like, first and foremost, a stockpile like this, dedicated to nothing but wood, would be a pretty good idea. So say that doesn't have wood in it, and then they'll move it to there. So that's fine. So that's just for wood. And then one next to it as well. That's also just for wood. So that means this stockpile gets freed up a little bit. So that should be fine. As for the grizzled traveler, ho there, township. How are things for you? It's been pretty quiet, but it's a bad sign when the birds stop singing. My guess is wolves. Goblin wolves. Watch your borders. You don't want to fight them after their trainers got them in a what? So, goblin wolves are on the way. Oh dear. That sounds particularly bad, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like goblins might be on the way. Doesn't sound good. What the hell are they? Feral wolves over that way. Hopefully they don't come too close. Hopefully the goblin wolves turn up on this side and get attacked by the feral wolves. Because that way they'll be weaker by the time they get to me. If they get to me. Which they might very well not do, so hopefully things will go well. Also, I realized I gave these guys a hauling order in the hopes that they would go ahead and get all of the stone that we needed. What's actually happening is I gave them a holding order and then told them to move everything from this stockpile to that stockpile, so that was smart. Good job, me. Really well done there. Now this is interesting. There was a giant zombie getting attacked by some feral wolves, which are currently infected. Huh. And there is another big chest of loot up there that seems to have spawned where the giant zombie was that we killed previously, which is particularly interesting. Thick leather vest would be nice to have. I think I'm gonna send my... I think I might send my soldiers up here. Because why not? We might as well get rid of the wolves and get the loot whilst we're there. So we'll send the squad up that way. And they can deal with the wolves. Hopefully sometime soon. Ideally. There we go. So they're heading along the pathways, which is great. And they're heading up that way. So they can deal with the feral wolves. Rufus Garrow has wares to sell. Really not interested, buddy. I'm going to be honest. An enemy. Well, that wasn't surprising anyone, was it? So now that that's dead, we can break the chest, which gives us whatever that is. Iron mail. Ooh. Can I not get someone to, like, equip that immediately? That would be nice, but apparently not. Oh, the pillars are going in. Yes. This is good. Pillars are going in. The pathway's going in. Pathway's actually taking a fair bit of stone as well, but that's fine. Everyone seems to be heading over this way to have some food, which is beautiful news. So that's good. As for my mason, I mean, we really do need to, I might move my mason, honestly. It might be worth moving the mason into this friggin' cave. Although this cave doesn't really have that much stone. It does have a bit, but not as much as I thought it would. I don't know. It's definitely tempting to move him. And I think I will. I think I am going to move the mason into the cave. Because for one, it would be kind of safe up that way. And number two, he can make... I mean, he has to haul things, but... For the time being, until we at least have, you know, a reasonable supply of stone down in the base, I think just having him up here is going to be fine. So there we go. Someone can move the mason's stuff, which is already happening, which is good. And hopefully we'll see him become that little bit more efficient. There he is, coming out of the cave, of course. Is he going to move his own bench? Looks like it. There we go. Alright, so the mason is going into the cave, which makes me think that we might want to go ahead and put a couple of lights out there for him. Even just this garden lantern, which could sit sort of beside him, should be reasonable enough. So there we go. He's got his little workbench, and I think he's going to be heading up with the yeah, there he is. Wait, what the hell's he doing? Has he got his bench on him, or has someone dropped it? Difficult to tell. No, he's doing construction. So, hold on a minute. Where's his other bench? There's a lantern there. And he is making stuff, which is cool. And now he's hauling it back. Oh, for God's sake. No. Can you not do that, though? I would much rather that the mason wasn't hauling stuff. So, maybe don't do that. Or maybe do. Oh, there's the pedestal. Alright. That'll give some light to the area, too. Which is always good. So that seems fine. I guess the mason's doing his own hauling, which... I mean, this way he should be a bit quicker at what he does. Because this way, at least he has the stones right beside him. So hopefully he's going to be a bit quicker. Now, this is actually getting constructed pretty quickly as well. Which is cool to see. This bit over here is nearly done. Panting refugees appear on the horizon. You have goblins in your woods. Bunker down somewhere safe before they attack. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to this. Let's... I think the time standard being in there is probably good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a defend... I'm going to set town alert mode. And I'm going to say defend that location. There we go. So my troop is going to come over that way. Are those animals coming in as well? I thought the animals might be going too. All right. So everyone is moving into the barn. He just went through the window. That was interesting. All right, so they can stay in there. In fact, no, it's fine. Let them sort of move around. But as soon as we're attacked, never mind. Invaders approaching. That's not the attack I thought it was. That is not the attack I thought it was. Okay, let's move. Let's get after them and let's kill them. So these little guys aren't my concern. They're not my big concern anyway. This big guy, on the other hand, he is, well, he's actually taking a beating. And he's going down pretty quickly. So I think we might be alright from this attack. My only worry is what happens should the goblins actually pull off a pretty good attack. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen there. But we'll see. Let's get the defend point in there. So that it is, you know, most of the town at least. Yeah, that should be pretty good. So we'll have them defend everything within the barn. And we're going to hope that works. Now, most people have gone to sleep, which has me a little bit worried, but I think we'll manage. All right, so can we get this built at least before we get killed? That's kind of my goal. If this building gets finished... Oh, daily update, what have we got? Food's good, morale's good, net worth not so much. That's all right. We really don't need a 17th person right now. Are you going in there, seriously? What? There must still be stone up that way. Okay, maybe not my best idea, but I guess this guy can, he can do his thing. Alright, that's fine. This is, I guess, coming along. I am super excited to see a row of these buildings here. And they will be, oh, snarling wolves approach. Now, they actually have names, which is curious. Huh, Puppy the Friendly, Toothy People Eater, and Dumbrar Gruff Barker. Interesting. They look particularly scary. So we are going to want to go to town alert mode and head out that way. What the hell are they doing? What the hell are they doing? They're gone. Oh no, that might have been the first sign of things to come. That's worrying. Okay, well, town alert mode is over. That's good. This is real good. Having to call everyone into the barn every 2 seconds. That's a lot of wood though, so this place is going to get built super quickly. I really should have gone with a wooden roof on this building rather than stone. But you can't. The thing is, I went with a red stone roof because you can't get red wood, and I thought the red stone roof along with the red pillars would look really nice and the red road. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with this design. Might not be the best design, but I think it'll be all right. We can make it work. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the walls up, please. Oh, we are so close. We are so close to having this little building. I'm so excited. I want it to look beautiful. The trader returns. Doesn't look like I've got the crate. Bugger. Forgot about that. That's fine, though. I'm not too worried. A couple of people up there doing some eating. Always good to see. The mason coming back there. I feel like the mason is just really inconvenient at the moment. Just in general. The dude is, he needs resources that are up here. Or in that cave. And he's going and getting them himself. I'm feeling like what I'm going to have to do is, once this building here is done, we need to just not build anything else for a while. I feel like that's what's going to have to happen. There's not really much choice in that regard. Now, the first bed has gone in, which is great news. It looks like the peak of the roof is, yeah, also done. So, well, not the peak of the roof, but the peak of the walls is done. So now they take the scaffolding down, they're going to put more up, and they're going to get themselves a roof on there. Also, the windows are in, which is pretty cool. Got to get the door in, too. I didn't put any windows in the back of this or the sides because it's going to be right next to other buildings just like it, and there might be some more sort of flipped and behind it. So it didn't make all that much sense to put windows in the sides or back. There we go. There's the furniture going in. Got some storage, got some beds. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful little building. It really is. Got to get that light in there, though. There's actually a couple of lights that are due to go in. One on this bit of wall. There's already one there. And scaffolding's going up. I love that. I really do. I really, really do. I'm so excited to see it done. I'm also not excited for this goblin attack, which is due anytime soon, but we're going to have to deal with that. Now, what are you up to? You are just making more chests, is what you're doing. Let's see. How many more of those do you need to make? 20 more of them. Well, that's worrying. Let's have you not make 20 more of them. And you can just do whatever. Just maintain 5 in the inventory. And then maybe he'll do some holing. I think maintain 5. And then we're actually going to move your stuff back down. It kind of made no sense to bring him up there now that I think about it. It was just because he was so busy at the time that it kind of did. So we'll move the mason to there. And we'll move his other table just to down there as well. He spent some time in the mountains, getting to know himself a little better. But now he's ready to come home. So there we go. That should be pretty good for him. We can get him back down from the mountains. And we can also go ahead and undeploy this. Is he mining? He is. All right. That's fine. Let him do his own mining. Let's undeploy that. Oh yeah, this is completely fine by me, having the mason doing some mining. Panting refugees on the horizon. I'm fine. I'm not worried about the goblins just yet. I'm worried about getting this construction done. Which is getting there, actually. Oh, I really do love it. I'm pretty sure... Oh. Oh, is this the goblin thing? Ah. So there's 2 goblin camps. They have Spike the Cuddly, Dumbarar Chases the, and Edwina the Fearsome. So I do actually have goblins just on my horizon. Soldiers, go kill those wolves. And then maybe push on the goblins, because this is actually quite a concern that we have 2 goblin camps right there. So let's see what happens. Is that a giant goblin? Giant zombie. Okay, we'll be alright. These wolves are getting absolutely destroyed. Which is great news. As for an attack move, let's maybe have you push a little bit further. It looks like there is only 1 goblin at that camp. I am more worried about the wolves there, but I think we might be alright. If we can maybe get the zombie to aggro. Oh, we are going to be going for the goblins as well, aren't we? We absolutely are. Okay, the attack has apparently begun. Apparently we are going to try and wreck this goblin camp. No, not the wolves. Not the wolves. Anything but the wolves, please. What are we doing? We're attacking the goblins, and we are now attacking the wolf pen. That seems like a particularly bad idea. Actually, the wolves explode joyfully from the cages. Oh. So did we actually just win? Did we, what are we, oh, they're moving there. Okay, so I think we may have won. We don't have the food, we do have the morale, we barely don't have the net worth, but that's fine. Okay. That was unexpected. That was definitely unexpected. Also, the roof of this building, super close to being done. Which is great. I'm super okay with this. Please tell me you're actually going to finish it and not just leave that last row unfinished. There we go. So is that the scaffolding going to come down? It might be. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. And having storage in there too is super useful because it means they can store some wood in there. We've got 2 people sleeping. Oh, I love it. We have a little house. A proper little house. Okay, so we're going to need 7 more of those. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But I guess, you know, it can be built over time. So let's go ahead and, I guess, we'll at least plop 1 more of them. So build and rotate. And let's see, if I go 1, 2, 3, and plop it there, we can start that construction. And we'll get another one ready to go. Build, and go 1, 2, 3, and go there. And start the building. All right. So those can get constructed as time goes by. The door and the windows of this place still need to be installed, as does one of the lamps on the inside. But it looks like everything else is good to go, which is beautiful news. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I really am. Look at this little house. It's amazing. I'll tell you the only thing it's missing is a couple of little benches, because then the people can sit outside and eat. That's a thing that it definitely needs. Let's go to place some items. We don't actually have any benches, so if I go to my carpenter, who probably isn't doing all that much, I tell a lie, my carpenter is doing some stuff. Let's have you not maintain an inventory of everything. We really don't need you to maintain that. Invaders approaching, let's very quickly pause. You really don't need to maintain an inventory of beds. We make those as we need them. Same with those. Same with this, what is this? That's a sword. Probably not worth keeping either. So that's fine. I would really like you to make me, I'm going to say like 15 park benches. Actually, let's just say 20 of them. And chuck those in the crafting list. Obviously, there's other things you do need to make, but we'll get to that. Picket fences, you could probably do with making me... Oh, quite a few of those. I'm going to say 50 of them. Because I will want to start walling off certain areas. Now, Rufus Garrow, I really don't care. I was kind of interested in where the invaders happen to be. Invaders approaching. Oh. Well, that's not too troubling. That's not that far away. And it's only one of them. So good on there. Oh, it's not just one of them, actually. All right, everybody get back to your safe point. The warriors are coming to deal with the invaders. Fear not, citizens. Worry not. We have this under control. This thing here needs to be killed. That's a big one, isn't it? Oh, that's the smaller variety. Okay. Well, I assume by the time that thing's dead, everyone will have made it back to doing their job, so we're pretty much good to let everyone back out of the barn. And they can get on with their jobs. There we go. So what are you doing? Is that a door? That is a door. Beautiful. Let's get that installed, shall we? Oh, look at that. We've got a completed little house. I love it. I really do. You've got the flowers. You've got the lamps. Oh, look at that. How good is that? There's the foundations going in for the 2 new houses next door. Oh, I love it so much. I really do. Let's go to construction real quickly. And let me just throw this in. Let's see. Can I get this to work the way I would really like it to? So if I was to do that kind of thing. Is that attached to, what is that attached to? I don't think it's attached to anything, so that's fine. Finished editing. Let's build it. And that little thing can go in there. So that we have a little pathway leading up to the house. I love this. I love these little houses, especially with the torches outside. It's so good. Now, I'm hearing the combat music. But I don't think we have any combat going on. So I don't know why I'm hearing the combat music. That's a little bit strange, but okay. Who's this? Is that the Mason? Does the Mason live in there? Oh no, he was putting up a thing. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for today. Construction's going ahead. We have some pillars going in. We'll hopefully see the little pathway here get built. What is he doing? Oh my god, it's the herbalist coming down to heal this person. Oh, this game is adorable. There's that pathway going in. Beautiful. So that's done. That is the first of 8 little houses that we're going to need along here. We're probably going to need 9 of them in a second because as the net worth goes up, we're more likely to get another hearthling. And I know I don't need to accept every hearthling that comes in. And I'm actually kind of tempted to, between this episode and the next, I'm tempted to have all of these houses built. Panting refugees. I'm honestly not that worried. We dealt with 2 goblin camps. Do we have more? I'll be amazed if we do. I'm not seeing any goblin camps. It's not highlighting any goblin camps. If we have a goblin camp out there, I don't see it, so I'm honestly not concerned. But yeah, what I was saying is I'm thinking I might spend some time between this episode and the next building, building up about 10 of these houses so we have space for 20 hearthlings, and then we'll continue. I think my plan there will be like, get the 10 houses, and if we get more hearthlings in that time, I'll take them up to having 20 hearthlings, and then we'll continue. So you're not really going to be missing much. You'd just be missing a bunch of resource management as opposed to well, I mean, you'll be missing probably some combat here and there. Again, there's a group of goblins here that we can immediately go and attack. But you would be, it'd just be an easy way to skip the kind of tedious building that goes on with all of these structures and all that stuff. So it's something I'm considering. I'm not necessarily going to be like, yeah, we're going to just skip a bunch of stuff for the sake of it. But, I've got some other plans beyond these. I think this is just part of the, this is going to be a bit more tedious than those plans. But whatever the case, ladies and gents, I am going to leave it there. So, let's kill these goblins. Let's not get another hearthling. Come on, let's be killing them. What else are we killing? Oh, he ran away. All right. So he's dead. Let's free the wolves, who hopefully won't attack us. No, they didn't. And yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you kind of for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.